Welcome back, true believers. This is Antman2050, and we're playing Dynasty Warriors 9. Let's get back to Sansei's storyline here. I've actually gone through and done some of the stuff that I was messing with in the last game, and got my in-game weapon and all my actual armor pieces set and whatnot, all the boring stuff. And I also haven't found Zahayun, just kind of chilling in the town. Yeah, okay. This is what happens when you try to, scale buildings with a horse. We were able to convince him to join us by just asking him to join us. You might also notice that the weapon looks more like it belongs to Sei now, instead of having the green heft. I don't know why, for some reason it gave me the Shu character, who has a very similar weapon, instead of,
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
instead of Sei's. Which is pretty irritating, actually. So we ought to be able to see his awesome skills here soon.
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
We'll also take care of some punks outside here. And then the time the horse gets here. Yeah, I'm still kind of underwhelmed with this one, and the choice for the weapon. And his tonfas were just so cool. So it stinks to see him switch him over with a weapon like this that's pretty inferior.
Thanks. This
What can you
area
do?
is all mine now.
But yeah, as you can see, the hair has been, like, this is the first time I've actually used this particular horse here. But yeah, all the, I guess they call them iron horses. And I guess it's like a free update that they did for the game. But it has some kind of connection to a racing game. But they are like the best horses in the game, so get the,
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
get the iron horses if you can, because they are totally worth it. Hello, random extra horse. I don't know why you're here or what you're doing, but, cool. Wow, there's a lot of soldiers in this town that are, like, hanging out on the roof. I mean, it makes sense for me to do that, but, yeah, sorry, I explored, I used quite a bit of items to make the weaponry. So I figured I better, recoup some of it. So in the attempt to kind of counter a lot of the complaints about the empty open world, they have gone out of their way to fill up the world with just random NPCs in areas. So like we just saw a moment ago.
Well fought, my dear friend.
And I guess at the best of times, you could say that there is not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to the way that some of some of these games, well, let's try that again. Some of the enemy locations are set up, but this kind of takes the cake so far. I mean, really, we've had just weird pockets of enemies just hanging out. I'm not sure exactly what the point of them is. I still think the gold crown is like the most useful item. For me, it's probably the most let's say just quality of life item. Well, good job, guys. Is it though? I mean, really, it wasn't really you who did any of that.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Sure it will. No, it's something that he captured. I guess to a lesser degree, all victories are victories of our illustrious army. But still. Pick up some items here while we go. Do the fancy horse prance. So normally I'd pass this stuff up, but I used a bunch of items to get Sa here ready. Okay. Hopefully taking out bow captains is enough, because there is no more enemies out here. I do have to give them at least prompts that they did fix the bow captains. For the longest time, they just existed, and they would never shoot. They just hang out up there on the top of their platforms and do nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that this area is not meant to be taken just yet. It's a bit irritating, but
Sure thing.
that is how they do things sometimes.
Capturing that base will weaken
I get turned around? Okay,
the
no.
enemy greatly. All units march!
Yeah, I'm sure whatever you're doing is important. So guys, you get to see the beautiful mechanics of this game in full action right there. Sometimes there's just mountainsides you cannot climb. Alright, so evidently we've been here before. We've seen this stuff before. Is there any hidden fortresses nearby? Nope, not anywhere convenient. Okay. Alright. There's actually a crazy glitch that used to happen when you do what I just did there. Where for some reason their legs would be facing the wrong direction for a little while. So if you've never seen a nature documentary where wolves and deer hang out together, then you know, it's totally normal. Happens all the time. The great wolf-deer tribes. Alright, so we're on the way. Got some compelling stuff going on here. Let's go take care of this tiger for a second. Go to sleep. And let's see, I got the deer is just hanging out right next to the bandits. The bandits don't mind the deer, and the deer don't mind the bandits. It is kind of interesting because I've heard a lot of complaints about the bandits. And honestly, I don't think the bandits are all that impressive. And some of it's I haven't hunted them. Mostly because I just do not care to. But it seems like the biggest thing that makes the bandits tough is that they fight like old Dynasty Warriors soldiers. In that you have to actually take them all out. You can't just like take out the bandit named Bandit and they all run away. But being that there's just a pile of bandits here, I'm not really interested in taking care of them. So we'll rush off to more Cutscene City. Which, admittedly, this is actually very kind of cutscene heavy to start with.
Are you sure about this, Father? Is Yuan Shu really the type of guy we want to be helping?
It's like you said, Su. Yuan Shu's army outnumbers us many times over. If we don't attack Shenyang, Yuan Shu will simply attack us instead.
So you're saying we have no choice but to obey him?
Yes, but we will have a chance if Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao end up going to war. We simply need to bide our time and wait for that opportunity to arise.
I remember what you said, Father. You said that one day we'd build a new world of our own.
I don't remember saying that.
Hey, Father! There's no turning back now!
Listen, it is my dream to create a land where people can live in peace and harmony. I do not care about ruling a country or the land itself. The Sun family. No, I am a servant of the Han Imperial Court. However, I must also look to protect myself. Do you know what has become of Jiangdong and the lands of Wu?
Wu is your homeland, my lord. I've heard that it has been ravaged due to the effects of war.
There are no massive armies like those of Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao there. That has led to countless skirmishes between its warlords, allowing bandits to thrive. If I were to quell the chaos there, that would not be seen as turning my back on the Han. That is why I wish to subjugate the warlords and take control of the land of Wu. From there, we can build up our strength in order to oppose the likes of Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao. In other words, we shall create
The Kingdom of Wu.
Yes, I think I like the sound of that.
Most impressive, my lord.
Yeah, I knew my father was the greatest man alive.
However, in order to do so, we must first win this battle that lies before us. We shall create our own future, and we shall do it with our own hands.
In that future will be
Fight
cool.
on, my brave tigers! We shall defeat Liu Biao and display our might to the denizens of Xiangyang!
Yeah, what he said.
I need to keep moving.
Understood.
Alright, so that's a little bit more like I'm used to. Let's go take care of this first.
Sure thing.
We're just gonna go around the castle because I don't want to mess with it. Weird that you're not actually looking for roads. Yep, random tiger. Oh, and herds of wolves. Oh, the realism. There's evidently so many wolves, I'm stuck. So all of the items that are floating here are wolf components that I can't use because we've gotten too many of them because of random giant piles of wolves that just show up. So yeah, so the world's not empty anymore. It's just really, really chock full of wolves. Oh, no wonder I had to come out here and find you. You must be just fighting wolves.
I want to be out there fighting on the front lines too. How am I supposed to get any experience if I don't start somewhere? Huh? It looks like the enemy has occupied that fortress over there. If I can take them out, Father should finally let me go with him.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. We should totally do that. Tell you what, I'll go soften them up for you if you ever actually get there. You can give me a hand.
How were we found out? Damn it! Now all we can do is fight.
Oh, don't confuse yourself. We were gonna do that anyways.
You are the best.
Oh, I know.
Alright. This should be enough to force Father to let me join him in battle. I can't wait to see the front lines.
Yeah, it's maybe not as impressive as you think.
Was an easy win.
But it ought to be. It's kind of the first thing to do. Although it was really odd that they kept trying to send me on paths that weren't actually roads. So there's a place and there's a time to leave the roads. Mostly when you want to go hunt. So I need to figure out how to sell, I guess, tiger pelt, or wolf pelts. Because I evidently have far too many of them.
Sure thing.
Okay, let's go take him out. feel like I haven't seen enough of my air combos yet. I guess I will continue to not see enough of them.
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
So another big complaint recently has been that swimming is terrible in this game. And I won't say otherwise, because swimming is terrible in this game. But, you're really not meant to swim most places. Especially in this case, not across that stretch of water. It's supposed to be the Yellow River, which is a super massive river in China. So I think after we take care of this, we'll go over to the safe house.
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
We'll have to determine how much time we've put in. Let's see what it's looking like by then. I am a little surprised that they don't have San Schwinn starting later in this campaign. But they took, they put Sun Sur and Schwinn starting pretty close to the same time. Sorry, it's just faster to hop. And I'd known how far away I was, I would have continued to ride the horse, but...
Thanks. This area is all mine now.
Yes. And start charging the president's rents and everything. But yeah, for a lot of time during the game, I would actually just go straight line to wherever my objective was. And so I spent a lot of time off the beaten path. I can tell you, there's not much out there. So, I mean, is there a little bit of a reason to go to it? A little bit.
Is all mine now.
But it's not much.
You will cause no more damage to Jiangling. My strategy will defeat you.
Oh yeah? Does your strategy have anything to do with me climbing the walls?
Sure thing. Our target has been decided. All units forward!
I knew they would come through here. Bows ready. Shoot them full of holes. Keep going. The enemy is an unorganized rabble. False info will quickly drive them off.
You think so?
Defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Let's see how you like this.
It's pretty impressive.
What? The rear guard have betrayed us? Then we have no choice. We must retreat.
These mindless beasts, so easy to control. Now is our chance. Attack!
I wonder if there's a way to stop that from happening.
This area is all mine now.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Do you know? Take out the random base commander that's just in here. Alright. This guy seems like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, okay.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Almost got it. Now, yeah, I could just walk around. But what's the fun in that? Could have just climbed the wall too, right? There we go. Don't think we're supposed to actually be in here, but they couldn't stop me, so
How did it come to this?
Retreat is now the only option.
That takes care of another one of their officers. Now, forward on to Shan Young.
All right, that was an easy win.
well, yes it was. So let's see, we can probably do one more quick thing. No, that's a long ways away. Yeah, let's just let's go to that house and then call it good for this video. Hopefully it won't be too short, but we still got a long ways to go here to get to the house, so it'll be okay. But yeah, Sansa here does not have a very long life, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't decide to just give him a few chapters without Sansa or San Quan, which I'm probably just going to call him San Quan because I'm so used to saying that. But I'm pretty surprised they didn't just give him his own couple chapters and call it good. I guess it just means whenever I do the San Quan storyline, I'll just have to replay some of these, I guess. Confusion was had by all. I would have sworn it was telling me to ride the horse that way and I could get out, but you stay there. As you can see, my my new house has a pig. It's pretty nice. Let's see if I can make friends with Lu Meng first, and then we'll move on to the other ones. So it's kind of a neat new thing you can do. You can actually do a few different songs. And then you can also change characters' costumes if you want. So we have Zayun with me right now, and I've earned his informal costume. So we're just going to put him in the informal costume. Alright, Lu Meng.
Excellent timing. I know this is asking a lot, but I need your help.
I don't know if I have any secret technique items.
You've been such a big help. Please accept this. My gratitude.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that gratitude.
Please, wait a moment.
Walk around for a second here, talk again.
Today, I want to talk strategy with you. This is a topic that shifts daily, after all. Sharing opinions is a great way to advance it.
Yes. So yeah, whenever you invite a character over, just kind of make sure that you've talked to him a few times, and then check out to see what your affinity board is there. And I'll put down something before the next time we come in here. But yeah, this might be just a short one because we have a long way to ride next game, or next mission, I should say. But until then, this is Antman2050, and we're playing Dynasty Warrior 9. Have fun, play games, and be aware. And we'll see you next time.